Indeed, we are. And we're talking about something very important. We're talking about breaking the blockade, activists and aid targeted on Gaza-bound flotilla. Now, tensions continue to rise around the global Sumud Flotilla, a convoy of aid vessels and pro-Palestinian activists making its way towards Gaza. The flotilla, which set sail from Barcelona in late August, has reported multiple drone attacks and explosions targeting its boats off the coast of Greece. While activists remain defiant in their mission to break the siege of Gaza, the escalating risks are drawing international attention. Joining us on this very important topic, and I think many of you are keeping your eye on the flotilla to know what is going on, making special dua that inshallah they are safe. I mean, the activists that are on board know exactly what they're up against, but subhanallah, they are brave enough to still continue with the flotilla, subhanallah. So joining us now on our screen, so hop on our Facebook and YouTube and join us, is Ilham Muafak Hatfield, the South African activist who joined the global Sumud Flotilla, and she's joining us now. Assalamu alaikum and good morning.
Salam alaikum. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. Right now, as we are watching you, just share with us, where exactly are you sitting?
Okay, so unfortunately, I couldn't board the flotilla. I got not disembarked, but almost at the last minute. With all our difficulties that we went through, difficulties with technical issue on boats, we had to downsize the number of participants. So I had to leave Tunis right when they left, actually, and now I am in Morocco.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I must say, it's such a pleasure, firstly, for you to have you join us this morning. You are part of the Global Sumud Flotilla, which actually is making headlines for its mission to break the Gaza blockade. Could you just tell us a little bit about your personal motivation for joining this mission and also what it means to you as a mother?
A lot. So I'm Ella Mouafak Hatfield. I'm 47 years old. I'm Moroccan by heritage, born in France and live in South Africa for 18 years. I'm a mother of two beautiful young girls and a stepmother of a young woman now, 23 years old, and married, obviously, to a South African man. And the reason why I joined the movement it's just because I am a humanitarian activist in the first place. Injustice is something I cannot understand. When we see someone in need, we just have to step in and give the hand, whatever you can. So this topic here about Gaza, Palestine, the conflict that is going on, it's above everything, beyond anything we can even imagine. So the least we can do, least I can do, is to be part of the movement and help.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it's amazing to see how many countries are coming together, not depending on their governments anymore, but as people, as humanitarians, as people with a consciousness, with the heart, and to see how many have joined this flotilla. It's amazing. And as you know, there have been reports of explosions and drone attacks that are targeting the boats. How has the flotilla been handling these security threats? And at the moment, they say it's to affect them to affect them psychologically. But how is everybody staying united in the face of these challenges?
Well, we've lived it. We experienced it in Tunis already, where they attacked two of our boats on Tunisian waters, which is extremely insane. I mean, there is another country trying to attack two international boats in another country. That is crazy. Cut the story short, we were like still together. We were supporting each others. Now I'm not there on the internal waters. We are. I'm referring about the global Sumud Flotilla. They are on the international waters. No one has the right to attack anyone. I mean, it's not war. We're not in war. We're going for humanitarian mission to deliver aids to people that are oppressed and killed every day and massacred. And yeah, this is just something that I can't understand. Those they've been attacked. They dropped chemicals on them. They're scaring us. They're scaring them, but they're failing. Au contrary, what happened in Tunis, for example, just give us more strength to go there because now we are on the front. We understand what is happening in Palestine. So if we even want to go further and faster there to try to deliver aid for them. What's happening on sea, now at the sea now, it's exactly the same thing. My colleague for the South African delegation and all others international that are in the mission are definitely resilient and they definitely want to carry on. They are not scared at all. They're human. They're just
Absolutely.
human.
They are human, and it's amazing to see that just to help with basic necessities like food and aid is causing such a threat where they're being attacked in international waters. So you can see the control, the bullying that is just basically escalating. We'll do what we want to do wherever it is, even if it's not in our territory that we're still trying to steal. Now, you are part of an international movement with people from various countries that are joining the flotilla. How do you think global activism can actually influence the situation in Gaza? And what role do you see yourself playing in the struggle as well?
Well, I'm not in Morocco for holidays already. I assist in protests. So I'm trying to do my part. Thank God I've got family here that offer me to come and enjoy the company too, obviously. But we're
Mhm.
trying to do our bit anywhere we can, where and whenever we can. The people, the human, is supposed to do the same thing. Well, let me say that the government is supposed to do something. The government itself is not doing anything. So, because of that, we civilians, the innocent people that have a life, we are parents, we are wives and husbands and mothers, we have to leave everything, take a backpack,
Mhm.
okay, to go and join this beautiful mission. I must keep on saying that to do something. So the global around people, they have to just support us, call on governments, and boycott, keep on boycotting, keep on shouting, keep on educating people, because a lot of people turn a blind eye about the situation. They try to say to you, I don't know, we've got a phone. I mean,
Mhm.
already you're not on the phone, you don't see the news. I mean, even if it's the mainstream, can't you see videos on the TikTok? And I know these algorithm, but once every now and then you know what is going on. The newspaper is talking about it now, but they just have to
Absolutely.
do something. Just listen, educate, shout, boycott, write emails, letters, calls the governments of respective country, and call for the end of genocide, the end of the occupation, to stop the blockade, and give a safe passage for our colleague delegates on the water, international water, to get to Gaza and deliver humanitarian aid. We're talking about food, medicine, baby formula. We don't even talk about so much more. It's just there. We're talking about
Mm.
volunteers that are doing one and only one thing is to give a hand to people that had no one having their back. It is crazy.
Absolutely
There's
insane.
nothing else I can say to you about it. They are not bad people. They are innocent human beings. I am one of them. Have
Absolutely.
nothing to do with anything else but being human.
Absolutely. The flotilla has actually reported drone attacks and communication jamming while at sea. How are these technological tactics actually affecting the ability of activists to communicate and to organize on board?
This is to scare them. It's just to scare them to. They want them to drop the mission. They know they can succeed. First of
Mm,
all, they have no choice to carry on. They're not going to turn around. They're trying to scare them to play with their mind. I mean, imagine what they're doing to the Palestinian there. That's like a tiny bit of what they are experiencing. Our people I'm talking about. Okay,
absolutely.
I'm not saying they're safe. There's a lot of threats coming from Israel, and I really hope. May Allah protect them, and I give them all the support and love. That's the people needs to do as well, to protect them and let them go and do what they have to do, which is delivering the humanitarian aid. They're just trying to, yeah, to play in their mind, to
to
discourage
control.
them. But they
Yeah,
can't. They can't. When you have that in your mind and your heart, you can't just give up. You will feel like a failure. Or I don't know. I felt a bit of unfinished business. If I had the opportunity to jump tomorrow, I will go back there. Nothing could stop me. You know what I
subhanallah.
mean? The entire delegates are like that. They are beautiful human beings from each and every country, well, almost, with different background, different religion, different ethnicities. They are most beautiful people on earth. It was absolutely gorgeous to have met them in one room. We had an entire humanity. Was not enough yet, but it was something extraordinary to see and live.
Can you imagine? I mean, my hair is standing just thinking about it and picturing, visualizing it, because there's a lot of things you need to obviously get psychologically into perspective before taking a decision to join the flotilla like this. And I put it out to my listeners earlier and I asked if you could. We didn't have all that you needed to do. Would you join the flotilla? And you are somebody that, you're feeling that unfinished business kind of a thing. But clearly, everybody that has joined the flotilla is aware of the dangers, what could happen. Now, given the threats and the blockages that you're facing, what's the next step for the flotilla? Are you prepared to continue or alter your course if these escalations persist?
You have to. Can't give up.
Going the
If
full
you give
course.
up, you give up on the humanity. I mean, I'm thinking about my children. Who is going to take over if it's not us? We're trying to do the impossible right now. Our colleagues are risking their lives. We were prepared mentally and physically. We were formed as well when we were in Tunis. We didn't decide to take a bag and go and commit suicide. We were going to try to make a change, to help. We were happy and proud to do it. And even though we knew there were risks, we were just praying Allah. Oh God, I
Absolutely.
don't know how they call them, Buddhism. I don't know. There were so many different religions. Or the atheists will say we have to do it as well. We just
Yeah,
have to do it. You
absolutely.
can't just keep on watching and say, oh, it's too far from us. Oh, we can't do anything. We 8 billion on Earth. Imagine all together.
Look at that, the power of
We're
synergy.
voting a government that don't do the job to please the civilians. Well, when we don't see anything delivered, we have to wake up and do it ourselves.
Absolutely. Our du'as, our prayers, and our support is definitely with all those that are on the flotilla because they are able to carry out their action that we wish that we could all do. But I think it's so beautiful when humanity comes together, as you said. It's a collective effort of all different races, all different nationalities, but with one mission, and that is just helping and serving humanity. And I clearly say that this genocide is a clear distinction between good and evil. It's just as simple as that, good and evil. And if you have that consciousness in your heart, you're going to do everything that you can just to try and stop this genocide. But it's been so
Inshallah.
lovely. I mean, so lovely chatting with you, Ilham. We thank you for your time. Continue doing the amazing work. And once again, our support is there with everybody on the flotilla. May Allah Azza wa Jalla allow them to reach safely and protect them because we know how much of obstacles and threats they're going to be faced with as well in resistance. Until we connect again,
Inshallah.
I mean,
Inshallah, they will help them and to protect them to carry on this mission and open this humanitarian corridor and get this safe. Inshallah, we pray for them very much, and our obviously our Palestinian brothers, sisters, and kids. Inshallah, that they will be free one day.
Ilham, as you're speaking, this vision just came. Like, if we look at things the way it is right now, knowing how I always say terrorist Israel is continuing with everything that they're doing because they have such sophisticated technologies and weapons on their side. And it's almost like if we step into our humanness, we can see the impossible. But we step into the spiritual state where it is, Allah says, make effort and I'm with you. Tawakkul, have faith in Him. The Red Sea, the vision of Musa alayhi salam and the Red Sea opening is just coming through. And I think that is what everybody who has embarked on the flotilla is probably doing, dipping into that spiritual state, knowing I've got to make effort and the rest
Th-
is
This
up
this is
power.
completely it. This is completely it. This is the reason why now we've got faith. We know that the good must prevail. It has
Absolutely.
to prevail.
Alhamdulillah.
We all always know that bad is it gonna go and it's gonna do a lot of damage, but it never lasts. So
Subhanallah.
we people need to be together and make sure that we will succeed, inshallah. And I have faith.
Allah. I mean, faith is all that we need. Thank you so much for your time. Inshallah, we'll connect again. May Allah Azza wa Jalla bless you abundantly for your efforts. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam. Bye bye.